Alright, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Baqar, Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. Yeah, pretty much, alright, I'm doing this video, which, before I even say anything, alright, yes, we are going to get spiritual power. Okay, spiritual power, hey man, I pray every day, you know what I'm saying, for the Lord to bless us with that spiritual power. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna get that. But I'm doing this video because I was thinking about it, I was meditating on it, and how we basically have everything, all right, that the prophets had back then, all right, with the exception of the the actual physical manifestation of the spiritual power around different levels. Okay, and I was meditating upon it, and I was wondering, why is it that we don't have that spiritual power manifested right now? Like, well, like brothers can't, yeah, we teach the word, which is a form of spiritual power, to even understand this truth. Okay, but the miracles and the like the scriptures say, I have it here in Isaiah about mounting up with wings as eagles and all that, that actual power which the Lord is gonna bless us with. Okay, why is it that we don't have it right now? Okay, and then I thought about it as to how it would upset prophecy. Okay, reason being, why didn't we get spiritual power last week? Why didn't we get it last month? Why didn't we get it last year? All right, because Esau still has to fulfill certain, all right, prophecies before, all right, the Lord blesses us with that spiritual power. Because if the Lord, let's say the Lord was to bless even 100 men with true actual power, this place with Esau would be done. Esau wouldn't even be able to look, man. When the Lord puts that power on the earth, Esau won't be able to touch the men of the Lord. Okay, but for prophecy's sake, he has to. All right, that's why I have Revelation 2:10 over here. All right, Esau has to be put in a position, all right, of power, of control. It has to, it has to look like we're about to lose. That's why it tells you in Isaiah 59:19, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. So he has to build up. He has to get to that point. Okay, he has to be about to fill his belly. He has to, the Lord has to, allow Esau. That's why, hey, what does it tell you in Romans? All right, for this same purpose have I raised thee up, speaking about Pharaoh, that I might be glorified. All right, and basically the Lord was glorified in the downfall, okay, of Pharaoh. The Lord isn't glorified, all right, in Esau coming up, but in Esau falling. So the Lord is setting Esau up, as the saying goes, the higher they are, the harder they fall, or the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Okay, so the Lord has it right now to where we're basically chained. All right, and He knows once He puts that power here, we're gonna be unleashed. But that's gonna throw off certain things. All right, right now we're technically powerless, okay, physically, but that is for a reason, because it's not time yet. Why do you think the Lord didn't give the disciples that super strength that Samson had? Or super speed, or that kind of power, because what was necessary, the kind of spiritual power that was necessary for back then, was to heal people, to give them their sight, give them their hearing back, bring them back from the dead, things like that. Because the disciples, they were in that spirit too of like, yo, we ready to tear things up, like we ready to bring down this Roman Empire. But had the Lord given them that kind of power back then, that would have caused some trouble. Same thing with Yahushai. You see, the thing with Yahushai is, when they came up to grab him, all right, to go and crucify him, now he had the power. He said it. He had the power, but he couldn't use it because for prophecy's sake, they had to come grab him up and they had to crucify him. Okay. Now the Lord ain't gonna give us. He hasn't given us that power right now because we don't have as much self-control as Yahushai. If you have that power now and they came to try and grab you up, to try and like Revelation 2:10, to try and cast you into prison, how they gonna do that? How they gonna do that? You shooting laser beams out your eyes and you teleporting and doing all these things. It's not time yet. Okay, Esau still has that little time that the Lord has given him to go around, all right, and really set everything up. Okay, because if the power was here right now, Esau's kingdom would have been falling, man. It would have been falling, man. Because look, man, it would have just been crumbling. Because you got Jake that are in their right mind and they got spiritual power. This place would have been through. But it's not the time. The Lord doesn't want this place to fall exactly right now. Esau still has to make that chip a thing, mandatory. All right, Esau still has to come after us, throw some of us in them prisons, in them FEMA camps. All right, he still has to have that position where it looks as though he's winning, you know. But we can't stop that before he gets to that position, because it's prophecy, it's prophesied. He has to be in that position. He has to show his teeth all the way. You know, he has to have the martial law troops. Okay, as a matter of fact, before I even read Revelation 2 and 10, let me read this. 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Now listen to the order in which it goes in. Then they shall be like madmen, sparing none. And that's that flood in Isaiah 59 and 19. But still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. Right now, they haven't done all this yet. The enemy still hasn't come in like a flood yet. Okay? The power is sort of like a counter, you know, like a last minute resort. Okay, so these certain things still need to happen before that time happens. And when I thought, you know, when the Spirit hit me with that, then I calmed down. You know, it was like, oh, okay, because you know, sometimes you get into that spirit of like, damn, Father, like, what are we waiting for? You know, like we're eager. Okay, you know, you want things to, you know, to get, you know, you want to, you know, but everything is for an appointed time. Like the Lord told Ezra that what? He's not going to stir up the time, speed anything up, or slow anything down. But everything is going to happen in its appointed time. So when they go around, you know, door to door, kicking down people's doors, you know, grabbing people up, coming in literally like a flood, that's when they shall be known who are my chosen. All right. Why is the Lord saying that? Because something is going to have to be different in that time. We're going to need to have something extra that we don't have now. Because right now we have the knowledge, you know, we have the truth and all that. But there's people out there who still don't think of us as the Lord's chosen or as his men. But in that time, the Lord is going to make it definite. You know, there's going to be some form of divine separation between us and everybody else. And they're going to know that what? These are the chosen of the Lord, man. Okay, so it says, then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Okay, so right now, certain things still need to happen. For example, Revelation 2 and 10. All right, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. All right. So if you had like some Superman like powers, how is Esau gonna grab you up and cast you into prison? And how long can he even keep you in that prison? You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be 10 days. All right, you would have broken out of there a long time ago. But in order for this to be fulfilled, we can't have that power just yet. All right, we can't cause, you know, Esau's kingdom can't fall before certain things happen. All right. And even if you say, okay, well, what if I get it, but somebody else doesn't get it? Then they might be the one to fulfill the prophecy of being thrown into prison. Well, let me ask you something. If you heard, let's say you had spiritual power, and you heard Apostle Tahar got arrested and got thrown into prison, and you had the power, wouldn't you go there and break him out? You know, so certain things still need to happen. All right, and that's why the Lord has everything in an appointed, you know, set time in a certain order. Because when that time comes, all right, it's gonna be in the midst of this place already, you know, on its crumbling on its way out. So at that point, it doesn't matter if we wrecking shit or, you know, if you know what I'm saying, like Brothers is flying around. Like when you look at the movie Brightburn, for an example, when he realized and he figured that he had the power, you saw he became unstoppable. All right. At the end of the movie, when you look at the clip, he was flying around, you know, burning things up. He was unstoppable. Okay. And the government, their Air Force and all that, none of them could stop him. Okay. But before the Lord makes us like those bright burns where we become unstoppable, if we were to be unstoppable now, Esau would have a hard time if he is even able to fulfill some of these prophecies. So for the sake of flowing with the prophecy, all right, we gotta you know, be like this right now, because right now they can come and grab us up and they can throw us into prison, okay, and that prophecy can be fulfilled. On top of that, it'll show you, all right, the true mindset of certain people, because what did the Lord say? This wicked generation seeketh a sign, but they're not gonna get no sign, okay? Because let's say we were out here doing all these crazy miraculous things, you'd have a lot of people who try to sneak up in there, fake people. But right now, those who come up into this truth, they're tried through the test of faith, because it's gonna take faith for you to believe in these words we're teaching. All right. Back then it's easier because you're seeing you know what I'm saying, you're seeing us bring somebody back from the dead, or you're seeing us give somebody their eyesight back. So it's easy. Oh yeah, they gotta be men of the Lord. Look at that. But now you're not seeing any of that. You know, so it's based on, do you believe, all right, through the Spirit, all right, on the words we speak, all right, on the Spirit that we speak through. Do you believe that that's the Spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai speaking through us? So it takes faith. So not just anybody can just creep up into this truth. All right. Number two, it goes to show you where a lot of people's mindset are at. All right. Right now, hey, the Lord is like, you know what? I'm going to just leave things like this for now. Let's see where everybody's mind is at. You're going to have those that are going to wait upon the Lord. You're going to have those that are going to say, nah, I trust in my guns. You know, nah, I trust in the NFAC. Nah, I want to do this. Nah, I want to do this. They all have their different ways and solutions that they think they're gonna use in these times to come. So the Lord is like, all right, let's see. Okay, so this also, so this is what you're really about. Oh, so when trouble arises, you want to run to your guns. Oh, when trouble arises, you want to run behind Grandmaster Jay. Oh, when trouble arises, you want to go and do this. You want to get carnal. So I'll wait and let you do all that. And those that are actually waiting upon me, because it takes faith for that, when the time comes, I'll bless them with that power. See, at that point, you can't turn around and say, oh, no, really, this whole time I believed and I was waiting for the Lord. No, because you've already shown your true colors. All right. Before the Lord put spiritual power on the earth, you were out here running around with guns. You were out here supporting the NFAC. You see? But had the Lord said, before any of that, before these people really show their true colors, let me just throw the power on there. The people who are supporting the NFAC right now will run right behind us and say, oh, I believe in the Lord. The people who are running around with their guns, they're going to run right behind, oh, no, I support spiritual power. No, the Lord doesn't want it that way. He wants to see where everybody's heart is at, everybody's mind is at. And then when the time comes, when that enemy comes in like a flood, then we'll see, you know what I mean, who picked the shortest straw. You know, whatever path you chose, that's the path you're going to have to stick to. All right. So now this is Isaiah chapter 59 verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. All right. So notice it says when the enemy shall come in like a flood, not before, because that standard is going to be a great standard. And if it was lifted right now, the enemy wouldn't even get the chance to come in like a flood. Okay? And that would upset prophecy, because Esau has to come in like a flood. He has to come down with great wrath. He has to try the people on the earth. You have to be put in an uncomfortable position. You know, it's going to feel like a last minute thing, and then the Lord steps in. Okay? So everything is set in as a point in time. So it's a matter of patience. The power will come. Yes, it will come, but it will come when we need it most. Right now, we can live our lives without having spiritual power. You know, right now Esau hasn't really come in like a flood just yet, but the time will come when the setting will change, and when you look outside, you'll see, damn, the way the world is looking right now, I need some sort of, you know what I'm saying, like, I can't just go around just walking around just like this. I need some sort of divine intervention, some sort of divine protection. At that point, it will not upset prophecy. At that point, it will flow with prophecy, because the prophecy is, when they come in like a flood, when they start casting people out their houses, when there's that great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, then shall they be known who are my chosen. Then the standard is going to be lifted, not before. Because if we were to be able to fly and have super strength and all of that right now, that would be before. All right, and that would be going against prophecy. Esau has to have the power to mandate the chip. He has to have the power to bring the vaccine and make your life a living hell, to try our faiths. And then once that has happened, you know, once that hell is breaking loose, once that enemy is coming like a flood, then the Lord is like, okay, now it doesn't matter if I make you as strong as, I don't know, how the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's time for that now. You know, so you can let loose. You know, because I'm telling you right now, man, if it was like that right now, it wouldn't flow with prophecy. Because, man, these little centurions right there, they'd be in for some trouble. You know, because, hey, we're like I said, we're in the flesh, but we try and we strive for perfection, but we don't have as much self-control as Yahushua. You know, so moving on, this is Isaiah. All right, Isaiah chapter 40, and I'll start at verse 31. Just hit the point. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Now, if we had that power right now, what purpose would that serve? You know, what purpose would that serve? Why, right, as of right now, this minute, this second, why do you need to fly? For what? Because it feels good? That's going to be in the kingdom. Okay, but as of right now, why do you need to run and not be weary and to walk and not faint? Why do you need that right now? You know, you don't. Okay, you don't. But when the time comes when you got to evade, you know, or your life is in danger, and to an extent where normal means cannot help you escape or survive, then you're gonna literally need this. So then it will make sense for the Lord to say, boom, now it's time. You know, turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. All right, now it's time. Okay. Yeah, I think I pretty much hit all the precepts I was gonna get. Okay, but hey, matter of fact, you know, since I'm gonna close it here, patience. And that's why the Lord said, Luke 21:19, it says, in your patience possess ye your souls. All right, because hey, that's a part of this truth. You know, spiritual power is a big part of this ministry. Okay, but all the majority of the prophets of old had spiritual power, but not all of them. Okay, but majority of them did. And when you look at the situations they were in, it was necessary for them to have it. Okay, to help prophecy come along. You know, and in this time it will be necessary, but when the time is right, not before. Okay, like they show you in the movies, the bad guy always gets built up. The antagonist has to get built up to his peak. And when he's coming around destroying things and it looks like there's no hope, that's when the protagonist comes up, you know, with that ultimate, you know, and then takes him down. Okay, that's how you make for a good story. So right now, yes, we will get that power. You know, all these, you know, these people out here, oh, you think you're gonna be flying around with capes and all of that? They did that to Yahushua. When Yahushua was on the cross, did they not say, oh, if you're the king of the Jews, you the son of God, why can't you take yourself off the cross? They mocked him, and he had the power, but it wasn't time. He wasn't supposed to use that power to get off the cross. He wasn't supposed to use that power to destroy Pontius Pilate and all those wicked Israelites that wanted him dead. because for prophecy's sake, he had to just maintain that lamb-like spirit. Okay, and it wasn't until after he died that they were like, oh shoot, he really is the Son of God. Because after he died, it tells you that people came out of the graves, went and lived full lives. Okay, so yeah, right now, hey, we gotta, we're gonna endure it. They're gonna make jokes, and you speak about spiritual power and the chariots and all that. Yup, now you bugging out. Whoa, what you gonna do? Guess what? When the time is right, you gonna see. All right, when the time is right, the Lord is gonna bring that power, man. So like the scriptures say, in your patience possess ye your souls. It's going to come. Okay, it's going to come, and we can't hasten the but. Oh, matter of fact, let me get that. All right. Okay, like the angel told Ezra above. Okay, we can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know more than the Most High, man. Yep, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 4, verse 34. And he answered me, saying, do not thou hasten above the Most Highest, for thy haste is in vain to be above him, for thou is much exceeded. Okay? Trust me, the Most High wants to give us spiritual power more than we want it. He wants to give us the kingdom more than we want it. It says it's his good pleasure to give us the kingdom. But why hasn't it happened yet? If the Most High wants it to happen, and we want it to happen, why hasn't it happened yet? Why? Because it's not time yet. Okay? We're very close, but everything has a setup. Everything is like a cause and effect. Okay? And when that cause comes, the effect will follow right after. So trust and believe, when the time is right, you'll see that it's the perfect time for it. Not sooner, not later, but at that very exact time. Okay? So we just got to be patient and keep doing what we're doing right now. All right, that is what the Lord requires. That's what's pleasing to the Lord. Right now, the ministry still has need of us. We still got to do these videos. We still got to teach, and we still got to study and stay in the spirit. Okay, but very soon the time is going to come when the Lord is going to switch gears. All right, and things are going to get physical, and they're going to get spiritually physical. All right, but it's going to be time, man. So the Lord does everything in order, in decency, and at an appointed time. All right. It's only for us to be patient, all right, and wait for the Lord to work. Okay, anyway, with that, I hope this was edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Until next time, Shalom.